we go. You're a pretty rad place. Thank you. It means a lot that you guys want to hang out. We have a problem. It's back. Uh-oh. What's back? What is this IP address? 156.74.1. I want to look this up now. That's right. She appreciates your treats. City of Seattle. Oh, it's the Seattle Gov IP. This is an actual... I don't think I can do a reverse VNS on this machine because I don't know PowerShell very well. PowerShell. PowerShell. Do I have the subs? Can I dig? Oh, I can't do that either. I don't have the subsystem installed. It's interesting though that it is an actual Seattle IP. Hey, Goody. I was just curious because there's an actual IP in this like terminal thing for whatever this thing is that we go to every trip, and I was just curious what the website was, but looks like the Seattle government office has a /16 that contains this IP. /16 is what? A couple thousand? What is this subnet mask? Oh, I forget. We're just nerding out. Please ignore me. /16. Couple thousand. 65,536 to be exact. But then you got your subnet masks. So it's what? 2 minus that? I was just curious. I don't know. This is where my brain goes. Please disregard everything that I have just done. Sorry. Just found that interesting. Let's check all the resources. What we got. I don't think we collected any of that. It's windy out here. I wish I were smart enough to be able to make a video game. All of this is very cool. Oh, did I not take this stuff? Okay. Friendly dumpster. Says no more. Hi, Woo. How are you? How goes it? Oh. Okay. Work from home day tomorrow? Nice. Every day that I go to work is another day closer to the day that I am eventually just going to ship my laptop back and not say over. I wish I could do that. I really wish that I could just quit this job and not stress about anything, but sadly I cannot. It is so much more frustrating each day that I go, simply because people are not understanding or respecting. I can't get this on the shelf. Just the importance of sticking to a timeline and not I don't think I can put this anywhere. I don't think I can put it in here. No, it's a transfer. Okay. And not like oversimplifying things, because I'm not saying like I have the most difficult job in the world, but like with the constantly like the constant shift of a timeline, because some senior leader was like, I want this done 2 months early or something, like just some arbitrary made up decision. It's very frustrating to have to like shift and rework things or like crunch. In order to meet like this I can totally understand like a deadline of like, hey, this something is gonna fall over if we don't do this, or hey, this is gonna go EOL at a certain time or whatever. Like totally makes sense. But what frustrates me the most is it's just like some random timeline that someone just pulled out of thin air, and then they get pissed off when that timeline's not met. Because I didn't break my back to get it done. I'm less likely to apply for another job than I am to just run off into the woods and not look back. You know, that sounds really fantastic. I wish that I were comfortable enough to actually just not give a heck about anything. But my anxiety and my fear of having let down those around me and like not be able to take care of things continues to push me forward. And I feel like that's super unhealthy, instead of having the motivation and want to continue to learn and grow in my job. I'm just afraid of like not being able to pay bills, and I don't know. I'm burnt out. I'm tired. But I feel like I can't complain. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm complaining. I'm just tired of literally everything. We haven't gone this way yet. Subathon to pay bills when? No. I am very fortunate to be able to have a full-time job and still be able to stream. I know that I've been sort of like having to adjust my stream schedule more, but I refuse to put other people. I don't know how to explain it. I don't feel like I give enough value to ask for people to give me money to pay my bills. I want to be able to do this comfortably and not like ask people for things if I'm not contributing what I think is a good value. I don't know if that makes sense. I just don't want to put the burden on y'all to pay for me surviving. I would rather have a crummy job and just be able to hang out here and raise funds for like causes and stuff. So if you do have spare change and you want to share it, exclamation point donate and support the PCRF because they deserve it and we can help raise funds for them. Okay, thanks for attending my TED Talk or whatever. I just wish that I had the ability to like slow down and actually have a life with work. Right now, I feel like I have to put everything else on hold in order to continue to maintain this job that I have. And I don't like that. I want to be able to have good balance. That was a cat meow. That means someone did something really nice and generous. Who was it? Who done it? I have to refresh. Hold on. Jesse, thank you. That was very generous of you. I appreciate your contribution, and it means a lot. Thank you. Also, I would like to play Commander soon. I'm sorry I've been all over the place.
Sorry about all that mess with Oppie. There's no question. Oppie is a once-in-a-generation genius. I've watched her manipulate wavelengths with nanometer precision without batting an eye. So, yeah, to see her go from being the sharpest person in the room to what she is now is disappointing. This place, it leeches away your sanity day by day. So for Oppie to live here in complete isolation, locked away with only bad memories and expired medication, nothing good comes of that.
I'd feel a hell of a lot better if I knew why she suddenly cares so much about the remnants.
Because she created them. I don't know. I don't have a good answer. I wonder why she cares about the remnants. One at a time for music festival. Enjoy. I'm actually curious because we have a few soccer games and stuff since soccer season is back in, and I know like Easter Sunday is this weekend too. Let's see. I don't think our next home game is until April 21st, which is like a whole month away. So I'm sure I can play or both. I want to try out my new, the new.
Speaking of Oppie, you're not gonna like this, Francis, but I'm starting to think we can't do this alone.
The Necron Dynasties deck. I want to try that one out.
It's not that I doubt our abilities, but no one knows the zone like that old bat.
You heard what she said. She'll sabotage this remnant before helping us.
Right.
Rude.
Well, She'll come around to our jobs.
No, she won't. Nothing in the 13 years we spent in R&D prove that she's open to working with anyone. She dug her heels in so deep that she wrestled everyone down into the grave with her. I can't be involved if she is.
What is happening? How are they gonna get out
What are
of the
you talking
zone?
about? This is the entire reason we stayed behind. To write the record of the zone. Not about the experiments and the technology, but to tell the legends of the land.
I don't want anything to do with her. I don't want to talk to her. I don't want her advice. I don't want to hear her goddamn voice.
This isn't like you. What's going on, Francis? Is there something I should know?
No.
No. There's totally something he should
All
know.
you work in limb R&D, all the time you spent, your entire career, your entire life. You sacrificed it all for Ada, and how did they thank you?
With a black hole in your resume, where you can't tell anyone what you did. You couldn't even tell people where you wiped your ass for 10 years. So no, I'm not letting this go. Not for me, but especially not for you.
That's not... Never mind.
You know, sometimes I wonder, how much of you staying here was actually to hunt these legends?
Or if it was because you had nowhere else to go.
That one. He had nowhere else to go. Yeah, if people are around, I'll pop in the Discord and ask. Is that a shack? I think I can go there. This little saw blade is chasing us. Whee! I need a lot of downtime. Work is... it's too much. Life is too much. I feel like I'm just screaming into the void at this point. Anomaly encounters. Number 1. So, I was in the deep zone, taking notes. I screwed up a page and threw it aside. That was when it first happened. Something I couldn't see, but I swear it was there, ate the paper I dropped. Later I would hear it rummaging in the dumpsters. It's all those old journals we tossed as part of the move. Those drew it out, it would eat cardboard too. I heard you can get it to follow you by dropping scraps as you walked. You'd never see a thing though, it was like a ghost, but sure hear it. Interesting. Interessante. I wonder what it is. Is it Casper? I love that all the little references and stuff are to like internet memes or whatever. I really want to like focus on having a hobby again that is more personal. Like, I really enjoyed photography and cooking and combining those two. Trying to do gardening and stuff, but that's kind of hard because we rent. I also want to try to get back into like learning things and having small projects that I can focus on. Where's this, not quite there yet. That helped me learn and focus on, like, personal projects and not just stuff that's related to work, but I've just been so unmotivated and so tired that I don't wanna. But I understand what you mean. Instead of just sitting in front of a computer doing, like, video games or whatever, reading, walking, creating other hobbies that are more tangible. I totally understand what you mean. Oops, that's not the right door. Oopsie. Oh, we got a lot of space in here. Doo-doo-doo. Put more flares here. And then whatever this thing is. Solo flawless dungeons. I don't even think I've done a solo flawless. All the titles I've gotten are from raids. Hello. Whoa! That was a big bump. Learn a new language or two. Hey, I think video games have a lot of transferable skills, to be honest. Like, depending on the type of game you play, you could totally break down, like, having great communication or problem-solving skills. You know, don't discount your video game time. I'm gonna pause here. Oops. And we're gonna run. Oh, I forgot to mark it. Yeah, our entire community has really been from Destiny. Like, I guess that's why I'm so torn about like all the stuff that's happening at Bungie and like Final Shape and whatnot, because like saying goodbye to Destiny feels like I'm saying goodbye to a part of our community. I haven't played Destiny in I don't know how long. I didn't even get to finish my skimmer quest. Rest in peace, little skimmer. Like, it all just feels like I'm sort of letting go a part of that instead of continuing to hold on to that part of the community, but I don't know. New developer update? I haven't been able to check it out yet. I've literally been standing at my desk since like 7:45 this morning. There's another one, wasn't there? Nom nom nom. Do I get more per little doohickey? Because I need a lot of these for all the research that we want. Bringing back sunset weapons like the mountaintop and recluse. Okay. Why don't they just time walk like WoW does? Like, why don't they just spin up weekly servers that have the legacy content? I know it might be a little confusing for kindergartens that are playing the game for the first time, but like, it allows them to go back and play things that we can't share with them anymore. So like, if they are bringing back sunset weapons, which I know is a lot different than asking them to figure out some way to time walk, but like, if they're bringing back sunset content, what are they trying to do with that? Are they just trying to get more people interested in the weapons and stuff? Can I throw this? It would be okay. So I don't constantly have to carry the radiation. Like, I'm just curious how they can maybe incorporate that. I wish I were smart enough to understand and be a game dev. I would love to do that. Oops, I didn't want that on. We go! Oh, I need to look at this really quick. Oh, do I have to go through a gate? Yes, so. We're going. I realized I picked a route that didn't have a complete thing to the next middle area. Oh, are these the little bunnies? Not today, bunnies. Sorry. Oh no. Oh. No. Boy. It's fine. Everything's fine. It may not be fine. I think we'll be fine. The heck? Oh, it's a car. Skirt. Shiny weapons like Pokemon. See, all of that just sounds like not... I don't know how to describe.
Seeing these readings, Francis? Gateway opens like blah, 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 and the car goes pow. Sensors go. Blah, 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 blah. The Shillosphere, oh, my favorite part.
This guy. Those all feel like little interesting bits for not long-term longevity of the game. I feel like they're just sort of putting band-aids on, trying to get income. Did we get any other updates about Marathon and like what the direction is? Because I think a lot of the feedback that the community gave around it being like a cookie cutter style extraction shooter was not well received. Which is really sad. Like, feel bad for all of the Bungie devs. We're now passing 150 TPM. I'm seeing no... It's fine. We're well within normal parameters. Is this where I put the... Grab our little box. The box. These things, yeah. Meow. It looks so good, but it was just an Eververse thing. Yeah, I hate that like a lot of the fun stuff is really like just here, have some cosmetics. And like I get that there are games that are built upon that, but it doesn't affect the game. For example, like if I want to go and play Valorant and, you know, spend money on weapon skins, that's my choice because, you know, I get that it's just pretty pixels, but it doesn't change the game. It doesn't change how I enjoy the game. I feel like with what Bungie had done with some of the content, like having dungeon keys, season passes, yearly, I already forget what they are, where you get like all the expansions already. I feel like all of that really affects a person's ability to enjoy the content of the game instead of just making it accessible. $20 skins are just too far. Yeah. I mean, it's not like live service games are really, I don't think, healthy for the gaming industry because it sets a really bad expectation for what is expected of a developer and what is considered a successful game. Because you can look at games like all the live service games that are out there right now and their structure and their income model, and it really is just like micro transactions out the wazoo. Instead of like what I would hope a game to be is, you know, you buy it because it's really enjoyable and a lot of people really enjoyed it, and then you get wind of it and then you want to play it yourself, right? I feel like taking the time to develop a game is almost unheard of when it comes to how these companies are run these days, because they are expecting these quarterly exponential growth numbers on their like yearly and quarterly reports, which is unrealistic, you know. Yeah, it's like you have to become this massive game that has an infinite growth model, and it's like you have to understand that people really loved Destiny not just because it was a game that was online like it is now, but like I can't really put my finger on it, which I know is not helpful to describe to someone trying to replicate that type of game or feeling that a consumer gets, but like it's just it wasn't WoW to where I could still get like the collaborative effort. It was an FPS that sparked my interest because it wasn't really like an FPS. It was like fun abilities. There was things to explore, quests to go and do, collectibles to find that were achievable. If I put in a little bit of time, and yeah, some of them were challenging, but it was like a nice challenge. It wasn't like grind 5,000 hours this weekend. You know, something absurd to get a rinky-dink little whatever. It felt like I earned something with my time, and I made a lot of really great friends from it. And I don't really feel that way with Destiny anymore. Like, there's some titles and stuff that I want to, like, learn and earn with y'all, but I only really like doing the raids and stuff. I used to play, like, trials every weekend. I would try to do raids and help out with LFGs. I would play the story all the time. I was so intrigued by doing collectibles, and it just stopped. It, like, all of that just stopped. And I don't know if it's because direction changed and they found a new marketing strategy, because when they were doing their 10-year deal with Activision, it felt very forced when it came to selling things instead of me being interested in it and wanting to buy it. I just felt like what they were trying to do wouldn't work. Yeah, like what you're saying with the technical limitations of consoles and not being able to do what they wanted to do, so they had to like make everyone sort of limited. If that makes sense. Which I obviously don't want to take away from people that are on consoles. I don't really care, like the console war, PC, whatever, like play on whatever you want to play on. Make the game accessible. So I get why they may have had to do that, but like you could do like time walking scenarios to where you don't have to yank out the entire base Destiny 2 experience because you can't play that campaign anymore. So if someone wanted to get into the game right now, they have no idea why half the things have happened. Because there's just no way to go back and tell people about that. I want to upgrade. I can't do that. I want more. I can't do that either. What can I do? Storage rack? Ah, storage rack. We can put our little turbine back on. Yeah, storage rack. We scrapped DLC plans, we're moving on. I mean, hey, people can be mad about it all they want online. People can be snooty about it, but like, I trust a studio to make a decision that works for them and what their developers are good at if they can produce games like they have. You know, like, I know I really enjoyed their previous games before Baldur's Gate, but like, if they are gonna take the time to make a Baldur's Gate and they need 6 years or so to make the next one, I'll wait. I'll be patient. I'll, you know, get excited for that when it comes out instead of like these little breadcrumbs that they try to feed you and then claim it's a, you know, best new thing ever. Like, I was super excited for Starfield, but whenever I was playing it, it was like, man, this feels very empty. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff in it, but like, it just didn't feel like the game that they were hyping it up to be whenever I was so excited for it. I would have waited for it to be the game that they were claiming it to be, and probably would still be enjoying it and playing it more. Why is the old tower all wrecked like that? Well, Sonny, grab a chair and let me tell you a few stories. Why is there a chicken over there? Why is there a statue of a chicken? Who's Cade? Yeah, I was so surprised why they didn't have like a little rover that you could craft and explore around the planet. Like, it didn't feel well thought out when it came to like the exploration part. I definitely would have explored more if it wasn't so boring to go and explore. Walking across the surface of a planet is sort of unrealistic if you can travel faster than light, and you know, it's like, why? That doesn't make sense in this universe. And then there's like, cool, you go and scan this cool little structure, but like, what does that give you? Do you get to see a little side quest story? Is there a unique character there? Is there some super rare piece of gear? No, you just get like, you scan it and you might get some lore. And it's like, well, that's interesting, but is that really worth me bouncing across the surface for 30 minutes to get here? No. I know that's kind of mean to the writers, but you have to have a balance for things like that, right? You have to have a balance for going and spending the time to do something versus the reward. And I think Destiny sort of went beyond the balance of dedicating all of my time to that game. It feels almost like I just need to play it when I feel like playing it, instead of feeling like I feel like a lot of the games that do the battle pass stuff right now build on FOMO. The fear of missing whatever is in that battle pass. I wouldn't say it's as extreme as like fear-mongering, but it's like they definitely want you to do this thing or you're never gonna have the chance to do it ever again. But that sells, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I just want to enjoy playing games and not feeling like it's a job. Did I just put those things back into the cart? I did. Cart, I mean car. Are you playing the DLC for Starfield? I mean, I'm not looking forward to it. It doesn't feel like it's something I'm gonna miss out on if I don't. And with everything that's... I don't know. Maybe? There's just a lot of like really interesting story games that I want to play right now. Like I would rather work on like I'm super excited for stuff like this. I don't have repair putty. I need chemicals. There's just more interesting things for me to play right now. It's like Starfield had its opportunity to wow me and for me to enjoy it. Maybe I'll go back to it when it's something I don't have to mod into Oblivion before it feels like it's a playable game. But I think right now I just want to focus on the things that I'm enjoying. I can't get any of these because I need to scan some tour bus anomaly. What's that? Oh. Shoots out so fast. Side floodlights. They can go on anywhere. Okay. I don't know if I necessarily need those right now. But we'll take this and put this back on there. Our little turbine. So we got our turbine, extra fuel, rain thing, extra battery. We got some storage, more fuel. I think we're doing good. I just need to make some repair putty, but I haven't. Okay, I think we have a few quirks. We've got 2 quirks. I haven't figured out what they are yet. They're not super noticeable. I've tried like all the things that I can think of to proc something. Wait. That door is now closed. I don't know if that's a quirk or not. Or if that's just like my character running. Why did this fall off? What happened? That seems like a bug. Just played Fallout 4 last year. You got plenty of patience before I need to dive into another Bethesda game. Dude, Fallout 4 sounds like a fun playthrough again. I played that a lot whenever I was in university. I know it's not a lot of people's favorite Fallout, but I really enjoyed it. I think it was one of those games that I just enjoyed and connected with because... See, it like keeps closing. I think it's just this side though, so I don't know. Are there quirks around doors? It's just one of those games that really was fun to play, and I don't know if that's just because like at that period in my life I needed something to just get lost into. Get lost in? Get lost into? Okay. I'm gonna say front. Is it like driver's side? Front left door is closed. Front rear. Wait. Yeah. Rear left door. It falls off. It closes. I mean, it did fall off, but it also closed. One of 4. Well, something happens. Something happens with something. Okay. See, it closed, and I don't know if that's my character getting out and bumping it or what. Rear left door is open. And then this is the problem, right? But this is to cause and effect. Front left door is opened. Rear left door. Oh, only one of these things was correct. I think I need more definitive results. Because, like, I'm able to replicate this. Rear left door is open. I open this door. That falls off. Okay. This is open. That is open. Close it. Nothing happens. I open it. It closes. Something's quirky with this door. I just want to try it. 0-4. Okay. So I think one of the doors I think this. I think the action is closes, but I don't know what causes it to close. Rear left door. Is that correct? Has to be a bug. I don't know, because like I have let's go to fixes. I have 2 quirks here, apparently. I thought the quirk thing would light up, but I guess it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know. It did say I had one of the guesses right. But like I can't... replicate it. Those are still open. See? And that falls off. I want to try it again. No, now it closes. I don't know. I'm sure we'll figure out what the quirks are. Okay, we charged it. We saved. We... did we set our route? I don't think so. Making new doors fix the problem? I don't know if I have enough materials for that. I could probably swap out doors that I already have, but I don't think it's a super huge deal. We go. I'm so tired today. My brain is mush. I think this bobblehead is cute. So I want to eventually go here. I take this route, go around this storm thing. Y'all are great. Thank you for listening to me rant. I appreciate you. I'm sorry I rant a lot. I should stop that. I need chemicals. And now? There's a roof rack on this one. I think I want to scan this car. Abandoned Squire. I think we've already learned about the Squire story. Marsh eggs. Are these the things that were in the other zone we didn't pick up because I didn't know I could? Hi, Jovial. Oops. How are you? Hello. Yep. Woof. Meow. There's a new thing. To the new thing. If y'all could make any type of video game, what would you make? I guess let's start with what sort of category? Oops. Genre. I think I would want to make a puzzle game. Oh, is this pixel art style shooter looter with a new like Diablo. I think I saw I think it was Gathalion that posted it. It was like a cooperative looter shooter, sort of describing what you've got going on. What the heck? But yeah. I want to do co-op thing, but everyone is spaceships. gamma spaceship or an FTL style spaceship. You have to like manage everything. What was this game called? Cybercorp. That's what it was called. To the left. Oh, thank you. I'm also like not great at not good at telling stories, and I feel like with puzzle games you really have to have like a nice story to go along with it. It can't just be like something like The Witness or whatever, where it's just like a bunch of puzzles kind of everywhere. You solve those. I feel like an educational game would be kind of boring. I don't know how to make learning fun. But that would be interesting. Finding a way to tell a story and teach someone something. Not emotionally traumatic. That would be nice. I feel like life is traumatic and emotional enough these days. Oops. Go in here. Oh yeah, we walked around this. Yeah. Hood ornament. That's cute. I'd be overwhelmed by the puzzles. I feel like people would think they're really easy if I make them. I think depending on how you decide to build your puzzles, because most of the time puzzles are built on some sort of logic or an algorithm or something that you can continue to build on and then kind of make more. Was there a rail there? Or was a car there? Oops. And then you just like mask whatever that algorithm is or interesting pattern is with graphics. Interesting. Stuff on top of it. Uh-oh. Hey, get off. Oh, my panel's all hacked up. I don't think I can make any... No. Time to go. Oh, we're gonna get struck again. I've also always wanted to try and make a game around automation. I know it's like super generic and not helpful, but I like figuring out how to automate things. Okay, I know there's a bridge here, but we're gonna kind of go down the side. Let's see if I can get to this thing that is new. It's usually like a radio antenna or something. Or I guess it's undiscovered. Whoa! Why action? Skirt! Oh, this is a dry riverbed. I could have just been driving in this. Goodness. Oh, thank you. Okay. It's like right in front of us. Rupees. Yep. Like Factorio? Yeah. But I guess the idea of like building up to something and like trying to learn how to do something over and over again and like getting to that. I've always, like, I don't know, I want to like teach something, leave behind a purpose instead of it just being like, cool, I solved this puzzle, or cool, I did this thing. But how can I make it?
Sadly, that's about where the cold hard facts
I don't
end.
know.
Listeners, I tried. I really did. I started my investigation in the usual fashion, digging up every piece of public record I could get. The paperwork is maddeningly typical up until 1955. Census records, soil samples, weather reports, hand-drawn survey maps, the beginnings of satellite photos, all readily available for anyone with the patience to walk themselves into a county office. But those materials don't tell me much, and I quickly am forced to turn to more dubious sources.
Dubious.
Before the downing of multiple passenger planes and the subsequent establishment of the no-fly zone in 1962, crude aerial photos are taken and circulated. This is where things get interesting. I find fuzzy shots of what appears to be entire mountains relocating overnight, buildings disappearing and reappearing at random, and lakes filled with water or light, depending on the time of day. The resolution is dubious. Making them be blood tests in their own right. They are the stuff of dreams among amateur investigators and conspiracy theorists alike. The most outlandish, improbable, and extremely unverifiable stories came from breachers, people rumored to have jumped, tunneled, hot air ballooned their way through the walls. If they're to be believed, there is much to be uncovered. But more on that later. LIM technology is not paraded around in the press for long. As the government withdraws acknowledgement that it ever existed, the public's interest similarly begins to wane. Last verifiable activity is an exodus of ARDA employees from the zone, beginning in 1981 and followed swiftly by a full decommissioning of the zone in 1987. After which, those 3,600 square miles are sealed away and left behind with no explanation. A tomb, minutes away from the populous, perfectly normal city of Seattle, with decades of history and secrets locked inside. And that is where I'm left to fill in the enormous, ill-defined gaps.
Oh! Okay. I don't know. I think it would just be really interesting to be able to share a story or learn to make puzzles and be it have it in a format that's a video game. I definitely wouldn't be the person I am today without video games. I need putty. Do we have enough stuff to make putty? No, I need chemicals. Where do we get chemicals from? Pinned to checklist. C. Nice. Okay. Oh, I can just press V and it'll heal? Oh. I've been paying attention. I missed that energy thing. Uh-oh. Got a bunny. Milo. Go, buddy. What are you doing? Where are we? Here? Trying to make it back to the middle zone. It takes so long to get there. Thank you, Jess. Extreme radiation. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's just drive to the next gate. Maybe we'll get some materials along the way, but... I'll repair our vehicle eventually. It's spooky. Whoop. To figure out what anomalies we need to scan to. Because I haven't scanned things in a while. I wonder if we're gonna find one of those, like, drive-ins. Heal us. We're going over. Just kidding. Oh no. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Oh no, I can't even open the door! Okay, back it up. It's fine. Can I crawl through like the window or something? Haha! I'm sorry for kicking you. Okay. Okay. It's fine. Wait, this isn't the road. There we go. R to TP the car? R. Do I have to be on it or away from it? How are you, Mielka? Hello. Have you guys spray painted your fence yet? To get back at your neighbors? We need to back into this one. The gas stuff's on the other side. Beep. 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 Skirt. That seems bad. Echo. Steel panel. My leg. Not yet. Aw. Well, I hope whatever happens, you can resolve it. It's rough when you have neighbors that are... Do I have a flat tire? I think I have a flat tire. Before we go to the next area, let's address that. What do you require? Sealing kit. Sealing kit. The tiniest little paw just touched me. We're gonna be just chilling. Milo hour. Yeah, I guess we're done with games. Milo requested to be held. Are your claws? That kind of hurts. He definitely can fall asleep like this. Yeah. You got big purrs. What's going on with your little toe beans right here? What's this? What's this? He's just hanging out. You got like free toe beans. I make people pay for these, sir. Your little chinny chin. This little dude. He's chilling. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. Enjoy some cat time while we're here. I gotta reach for a treat. Hold on. What? Oh, you dropped it. You dropped it, sir. It's right there in your belly. Right there. Right there. It's not here. It's right there. I don't have any more treats. Help. Oh, jeez. Rito's giving him a little stare down. Okay, sorry. Milo fur, it's everywhere. We make it all the way up there from here. There we go here. High instability. It'll be fine. Sounds like my everyday. Intense radiation, corrosive waterways, swift storm. That should be fine. Just gonna scooch patch out through here. Just gonna do a little scooch. Skirt. Okay. Park it. Turn it off. Please don't belch on my car. Car frame. Oh. We've entered a radiation zone. It's fine. Everything is fine. Oops. What just happened? Oh, too far. Come back. Please come back. Sorry. Do I need to scan that? I'm gonna scan this really quick because I am unsure. Oops. Oops. That's fine. Oh, that's acid. That's not good. That's not good. Milo, to trim your claws, sir. Those hurt. Okay. What was out here? Was this Tobias's spot? I don't really remember why he sent us out this way. Hey, Sauce. 30 months. That is such a long time. How are you? How goes it? Thank you for sending the little cart too.
Are you ready, driver? Okay,
Oh,
first
nice.
off, I've loaded up 3 locations on your ARC device map. You see them? Yeah, head to whichever strikes your fancy.
You sending them to the Visions?
Sure am. We're gonna use this.
My optical vassalizer. We shouldn't use that.
Why not?
I mean, it's been decades. No way that thing is in any sort of working shape.
I've been fixing her up in secret, and I'm sorry. Don't be mad. It's gonna be a surprise for your birthday.
Oh, I've gone ahead and made an itty-bitty modification to your headset, driver. I've hooked up the basilizer here to modulate your scan function. Think of it like an extra layer of mayonnaise on your technology sandwich.
What are you using the basilizer for?
No spoilers. We have to tell the story from the beginning.
What if I don't like mayo?
Driver, get ready to feast your eyes on the Visions.
The Vision. I still cannot make repair buddy. Need marsh eggs. I want to repair this too. I don't know what the marsh eggs were.
So we told you about the mass hallucination. Hundreds of people, 30 seconds of crazy, yada yada.
But there was one instance where that event and the remnants intersected. The story of Laura Cesari. Laura worked at ARDA as an executive secretary. She put in her hours, but she spent her evenings with a real passion. Painting. When the hallucination event swept through, Laura was overtaken like everyone else. But for her, the visions didn't stop. She tried painting them, but grew frustrated at her inability to recreate what she saw. Now at first, ARDA wrote her off as one of the many whose brains got scrambled by what they saw. Until Laura stumbled across a rusty can of paint in the woods. It was a remnant. Once she started using this paint, the visions in her paintings began to come true. She painted feverishly for over a year, chasing the visions the entire time. Until the day the paint ran empty.
And then she disappeared. Like all remnant holders do.
Now that we know the remnants and the mass hallucination are related, maybe Laura's visions can help us out.
Maybe. The heck is that? Shaggy's Scrambler. I need to find some of these little egg things. I don't remember what they look like. We're gonna have a lot to read about. They've scanned a few different things now.
there he comes in, Francis. You tell him. Oh, look at me babbling away. Francis, you explain it. It's so good.
No, it's just... I'd rather not.
Come on, we talked about this.
You should be proud of your work. Toot your own horn.
Not this time.
Okay, well, Francis' theory, his entire branch of research was that the zone exhibits a property seen nowhere else on Earth. Every phenomena that occurs here leaves its fingerprint forever on the physical space. So he created this device to pick up on these sub-physical after effects. How did you explain it? It was like identifying a whale's favorite color using only the wake it leaves behind. The rest was science mumbo-jumbo.
It's a form of electromagnetic imprint. Anyway, it was a long time ago.
And what a better time than now to try it again?
Magical door. Mural depicting a blue framed door freestanding in the wilderness. It warns any who behold it to stay away from it, or when it opens, any living creature nearby is turned inside out.
The inverting doorway.
Ugh. I don't like this one. Hey, is it just me, or did this mural look different before?
Probably the instability messing with the paint over time. It's been decades after all.
No, something's definitely off. Hey, where's our old notes from when we took a field trip out that way? Driver, why don't you go ahead to the next one while we investigate this?
Mm-hmm.
I can't. Yeah, I can't even look at it. Francis, you explain it.
Maybe you've already seen them, driver. A freestanding bright blue door in its frame, out in the wilderness with nothing around it. If you do see one, don't get anywhere close to it.
I don't want to talk about it.
He was pretty close to a doorway when it opened. It's called the inverting doorway. When the door is shut, it's safe. But once in a while, it opens, and everything near it is turned inside out. Its victims are mostly bears, squirrels, and birds. They all go through hell.
Meat and bones on the outside, fur and feathers on the inside. It's not fun to see.
Once, a group of hikers didn't heed the warning, and
No, we're done here, driver. If you see one, you stay away from it. That's all you need to know. Let's go.
Gotcha. No doorways, please. Whoa. Are you around here? No? Let's see it. Find it? Nice. No worries. I need so many marsh eggs. Goodness. I only have 19. Okay. Time to go gather some more. Oh, did my crowbar break? I think it did. Uh-oh. To the car. Uh, 80. Okay, let's craft this blowtorch really quick. Can't craft this. Can I not craft this unless I have a tier 2 workbench? Oh no. That's not good. Yeah, it's very cute. It's a very cute card. I love the pun. Seeing where this anchor is. So we move on. If anything, we picked up a bunch of stuff from this outing. Main road and then a side road, okay. I feel like I don't explore enough and scan a bunch of stuff. I'm sorry if I am... Is this a road? This is not a road. I need this fuel. So we're gonna go over here really quick. Skirt. Oh, it doesn't have 2 tanks? Just one? There's a very ominous noise happening in the background. Anything with these? Bigfoot mural.
Ah, the Bigfoot mural! My personal favorite.
Okay, let's see. Neon Wreath. At first I thought I was seeing things after, well, you know, after that incident when so many of us saw things and then they promptly told us to never talk about it. I figured this was just another hallucination, something else I shouldn't log or report. Like how we don't talk about the things that chase us, or the files at Red Meadow, or the weird weather, or... I know, I'm getting off topic. Point is, whatever this stuff is, it both responds to and seems to create light. I think we're looking at something similar to glowing algae, similar to those dinoflagellates. I've got some notes here somewhere. I'm pretty sure this material is infused with neon. Like neon gas? No, that can't be right. Anyway, my point is that I think we could actually use some of this stuff, and I'd really like to talk to Dr. Turner about this, but her office isn't taking calls. What happened to her lately? Is she still in charge? Question mark. The Shaggy Scrambler. We nearly got him, Sally. We were within an inch of catching that that Scott guy. We almost did it, I swear to you. We're gonna triumph where the regulars just can't. After 11 months hiding out in the zone, stealing cars, breaking into shelters, taking food, you know how we were gonna do it? Anomalies. We used roadblocks to funnel him deeper to where we knew those beastly malfunction things were. And you know what they did? A whole pack of them descended on his car. Right in front of us. His engine dies, his battery burns out. His steering locks, he ends up stuck there in the middle of the road with nothing but his regrets. And then somehow he still gets away. Somehow. Just melting into the darkness. I guess it didn't help that all our cars had started malfunctioning too. But that's not what matters. Mark my words, we'll catch him. cough box. It's difficult, you know? I mean, what do you tell a guy's mom? Do you say, sorry, Miss Baker, your son is just a glob of goo now? Do you say it wasn't entirely meaningless death? Those scientists probably got some data from it. Do you say, I saw him dissolve right in front of my eyes, but a lot of his clothing is still okay? Here, his superhero shorts. Oh. He just ran straight into the thing. It was so pointless. I feel bad for her. They're asking why it won't be an open casket. For Christ's sake, you could pour him into a jar. Might as well pump him into the coffin. Sad? No, I saw way worse things in the war, and they happened to people they cared about a lot more. This guy was a jerk. So you want to see that new... Jeez. Hi, Bugs. Thank you so much for the burrito treat. Thank you. Never late, Khaleesi. So many interesting words that we're learning. No worries. I hope your office day goes well. Thank you for hanging out with us while you can. Let's see. Okay. We got some waterways, swamp coral. Okay. Well, creepy Bigfoot.
Did you see that, Francis? Oh boy, Francis, look. Look here, it's different from our sketch when we visited in '82.
It's all scrambled, but the shape seems familiar. If you tilt your head,
Doesn't that kind of look like Mount Olympus?
Oh, Francis, you flippin' genius! It absolutely is! Wait, let's look back at the first one. What's different there?
That shape right there, is that Hook Valley?
Holy smokes! Oh, wait, pull up all the topographical maps of the peninsula. If we look around the areas where you'd get that view of Mount Olympus... See, Francis? I told you your basilizer would work.
I don't think this is the basilizer's doing.
Driver, we're on to something. Get to that third vision.
Got it.
Driver, if you come across a mushroom like the one in the mural, do not eat it. No matter how tasty it might look.
You're speaking from personal experience. And let me tell you, it wasn't pretty.
Oh, just thinking about it makes me want to puke all over again. You've probably passed the biogenerators by now. They're our source of power in the mid-zone, and one of the best demonstrations of renewable limb tech. Yes, these battery farms keep our lights on, but more importantly, they're also the only place in the entire zone where anomalized mushrooms grow.
And guess who turned out to be the world's biggest fan of those mushrooms? Bigfoot itself! And the vision foretold its arrival in the zone.
It started when those pods hanging from the battery farms were found chewed up. At first, they blamed it on the local wildlife. This was back when we used to have some. Then, the sightings of 10-foot-tall creatures started that didn't attract much attention on their own.
Not until the first footprints were found. The Olympic Peninsula has always had a collection of Bigfoot sightings, but they were rare until Bigfoot had its first taste of the anomalized mushrooms. Then it couldn't stay away. And that's when the Squatches came knocking. They jumped the walls, set up camp,
Squatch?
and they got to investigating. Once they learned of the Sasquatch's appetite for these mushrooms, they cultivated entire farms of the stuff.
for months they propagated mushrooms and set traps. And for months, evidence mounted that Sasquatch was making its rounds and evading those traps.
Until one night, the experts disappeared.
Bigfoot got them, no question.
Come on, all 8 at once? How is that possible?
Never get in the way of a hungry Sasquatch. So about that last vision.
You know, I'm telling you, the helmsman never made it out of the zone. He died here.
Nah, Not this again. I still don't know why you're so convinced they existed in the first place.
Driver, back me up here. This is how the story goes. It was the winter of '72. A ship set sail down the Columbia River 100 miles east of here. The helmsman was overcome by bad weather, and while in a particularly foggy patch, the boat hit something, and the impact threw him from the deck. When he woke up, he was on a boat on this very lake, smack in the middle of the zone, with no idea how he got there. He had with him a ridiculous amount of cash and paid anyone and everyone to get him out of the zone. But no matter how he tried to leave, on foot, in a transport, he would always head into a fog and reemerge on another boat. At last count, the great pileup was 20 boats high and 30 boats wide.
A limb duplication glitch, nothing more.
And you, of all people, blaming limb instead of a good old-fashioned mystery?
It doesn't add up. Artist's favorite pastime was carting people out of the zone. How could someone actually fail to escape? And a mysterious man with a backpack full of cash, in the one place he can't spend it.
Seems awfully fishy to me.
Great pileup.
The Great Pileup. You know, if you catch the mural at the right angle, when the moon is right overhead,
You can spot the helmsman's body in one of the boats.
No chance. It's a paint smudge. Nothing more.
Believe me, it's true. I've seen it.
Oh, bingo!
See that pattern in the last mural? That flower only grows above a certain elevation. Put the three locations together and you cut
Regulation.
a square mile in the northeast corner of the deep zone. Huh. The visions were pointing towards something the entire time.
Hey, Hoppy, you can stop pretending to ignore us now. Take a look at this fine work. We've pinned down the location for the source of the mass hallucination. That's where the driver needs to go.
Well, what do you know?
Well, I knew the basilizer worked. What did I tell you, huh?
He still doesn't know, Francis.
You know what? Hoppy?
Not my story to share.
The tracks are jumping on their own now. The rain is asking if I know how much it hurts.
My theory, and that basilizer, they're illegitimate.
Wait, what are you saying?
I built that device to prove my imprint theory, and it was on the verge of getting the results I needed. But my research funding was running out. So, I forged the data.
Not much, just enough to justify more time. I was so close. I knew the breakthrough was right around the corner. But Arda found out. That's why I was reassigned and my clearance revoked.
Wait, you told me you changed labs voluntarily.
8 years of research with nothing to show for it, and then for that to happen, I couldn't face you.
That doesn't mean your theory is wrong. I still think there's something to it. There's a common thread with some of the remnant stories, like the telephone
What a nice
switchboard.
friend.
The ones that seem to recall the past somehow. Maybe the remnants access those imprints, read them like a needle in the groove of a record.
Don't. You don't have to do that. It's in the past. I don't care about it anymore.
At least he's trying.
But listen, I've got this suspicion, right? If we can just get the car to the mass hallucination source, what do we find that can prove your theory? a try, isn't it?
I'm tired of trying, Tobias. I've tried all my life, and it didn't go so well.
Look,
That's
I don't
weird.
have one of those fancy degrees that you and
Oppie have. The closest I ever got to science was wiping down your lab benches. But I saw the incredible things that you did with your research.
Yeah, well, Arda didn't think they were incredible.
I don't care about order. I believe in you. Always have.
I'm sorry.
Aw,
I can't.
what a nice
I can't
friend.
do this with her. Oppie led the disciplinary committee that stripped my clearance and demoted me to a glorified intern. She sat there and decided how best to humiliate me. I never asked for anything. This one time I do, so I would never have to talk to Oppie again. You didn't listen.
Uh-oh.
Your remnant was more important than what I wanted.
Uh-oh.
I didn't mean...
I've had enough.
That's...
He'll come around. Sorry, driver. We'll see you back at the auto shop.
No, sorry. You guys got some stuff you need to work through. My car is hecked up. Therapy needed. 'Tis but a little scratch. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. I still cannot make repair putty. And our car is falling apart. Uh-oh. 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 Buddy. Sorry. Milo decided he had to release a hairball at the worst time. And I was just trying to get him off the carpet. Success. It's fine. I'm gonna try to get closer to escape before I activate it. We've done it.
Interesting thing about that deep zone area you identified. I ran every coordinate in that area through the auto database, and what turns up? But access logs with entry records for Dr. K up through March 1963.
What?
No, the doctor died in 1961 in the lab accident.
So we were told. Then, I
So
found
we were
access logs from
told.
both that deep zone site and Red Meadow. Years and years worth of activity.
The Red Meadow Research Facility? But it was demolished the same year, after the structural damage caused by the... They lied about that too, didn't they?
It appears so. The driver should give the Red Meadow ruins a visit. If Dr. K didn't die that day, I'd like to know what was keeping him so busy.
I have so many of these little purple things. Doo-doo-doo. Swamp girl. A bunch of these things too. I want to avoid using too much space for the scrap metal because I feel like I have a ton of that. Rubber ducky.
So would I, but do we have time for this? We don't know how long the driver's got with that remnant.
And that's why we need this information. Whatever Dr. K is doing relates to all of this. It may be the key to what lies at the end of the road for the driver.
I agree with you. God, I hate saying that.
He hates agreeing
Driver,
with someone?
I've marked the
Or
Red Meadow
he
facility on your
hates
route
agreeing with...
planner. Head there
Hoppy.
whenever you're ready.
Red Meadow.
Are you making use of my fabrication station to fix up that junker? You should while I'm still in the mood to allow it. And there's the test track behind the garage, if you need to take anything for a spin.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Got a lot of stuff. Okay. I have so much I have to fix. I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough materials. Oops. Oopsie. Logbook. What did I get? Sketchy. I think we're gonna upgrade the advanced workstation. Make it better. How do? Oh. Like a very specific spot you have to look. Oh my. Got last stuff wrong. Okay, I still don't have enough. Where am I gonna find chemicals? Can I just get like a free repair putty, please? I feel like I'm not finding the things that I need. Could probably make the blowtorch though. I think what I'm gonna do is take all of our scrap metal and put it in here. We have a lot. Lab buildings. You can also break down paint. Oh, I have a bunch of paint. We can do that. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, y'alls. Okay. Did I break it down in the little machine thing? So I'll probably not use blue. Pop brown. Off-white. Probably won't use. Got 2 crimsons. 3 crimsons. Okay. Repair putty, please. That only may be 1. Can I not put that in the thing? I need to make another crowbar, I think. Yeah, I don't have a crowbar. Okay, we'll probably have to go through like 2 of these. Fix, none, it's fragile. Do I have another steel panel? I thought we did. Yeah, okay, so let's put this in here temporarily instead of repairing this. I already repaired it, it's fine. Now we gotta paint that. Put the decal stuff on it. Wait, it's silver. Gray, rather. Oh. Steel panel. That's not gray, that's wood. Rude. Now it shows up. Okay. It's like 20 repair putties. Oh. Well then, cool. Let me use the last of the repair putty then. I just heat up this light bulb. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Helps a lot. Sure does. And it's gone. This goes up to 3. Okie dokie. Wait, we were putting these in the thingamabob. This thing. Are we stocked up on food in here? Negative. Okay. We are healed. Let's go. Fuel tank is looking a little sus. Need a sealing kit. Looks right up. Good deal. Time to upgrade. Did I save? I didn't save. What can I upgrade? That is the question. Carbon fiberglass. I'll take it. Probably good for a windshield, yeah. Bio lantern. Incident word. Should probably do the Tinker Station next. Padded parka. Installed. Crude flashlight. Lead-plated door, insulated door, steel door. Did I do lead or... Because we did lead, insulated, insulated. Probably do 2 lead panels if I can do that. And then we can hold on to these steel panels. Oh, just kidding. I've got a lot of spare stuff here. Oops. Oh, my hand. Hmm. I wonder if these will fit better in this one. I think so. Okay. Doot, doot. Doot, doot. I just need to upgrade all my storage. That's the answer. Upgrade all the storage. Doot, doot. My tummy hurts. I need to make a crowbar too. Okay, we've got food, spare flares, light, health, torch. Need a hammer soon. Okay, save. I don't think we've identified any of the quirks quite yet. We're gonna need a... gonna need some assistance identifying that. But that's okay. Okay, I cannot craft anything else here. I cannot use any further energy here. I really like the addition to the garage to open and close it. It's very cute. No more. Where's Red Meadow? Oh my gosh, that's so far away. I think I just want to do a few small ones. I still need to work tonight. So let's save.
Tracks are jumping on their own now. The rain is asking.
Oh, the thing is happening again. The steering wheel windshield wiper thing. It's happening. Why wouldn't it let me put that? Yeet. Wonder if they're going to add a photo mode. Skirt. No, you're great. I'm a mess. I'm really tired. I'm kind of sad. I'm really burnt out. Work and life are just a lot. And I appreciate you. How was your day? How goes Roscoe? No sad, only games. Okay, sorry. I hate that those things pop up. And it feels like there's not much that you can do unless you see them early.
Commander, a new Cylon has joined the fleet.
Guys, man, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Oh, Roscoe, welcome back. Enjoy your tiny little poster motes. Fix none. Sad. Sad.
Cylon has joined the fleet.
Thank you also for gifting us up to Foxhound. What are you doing? Treat yourself to something super nice. Not me. I'm just sad and play video games. Screwed. But I do appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, I'm not going to be able to fit through this. Fine.
Commander, a new Cylon has joined the
Stop
fleet.
that! Somebody get a spray bottle. Thank you. I appreciate your generosity. But seriously. What the heck? Thank you also for gifting a sub to Powerhouse. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Come on, I just got here. Okay, the next one. Okay. No, you're amazing. I'm a butt. I am a butt. lot of little fuel canisters out here. I wonder if we should take advantage of that. Yeah. I guess I find that hard to believe because I don't know, I don't feel like I'm a nice thing. I feel like I'm just kind of a regular person hanging out on the internet. I just saw a little canister. Where was it? A barrel? I don't know. I'm nothing special. I appreciate you though. Gonna fight me? I mean, you'd win. Just saying. Accept the praise. No. You can't make me. But I will say thank you, and I appreciate you, and you're really rad. I believe I have a flat tire. Skirt. Accept it. No. I accept that you are a red individual. And y'all can't change my mind. Okay, thanks. I accept that I am very tired and burnt out. Oh, they made it? Nice. Nice. I was afraid that we would not have pins arrive. By the way, I hope they made it in one piece. I'm sorry if they got shuffled in the mail. I tried to follow necessary precautions. They're kind of poking through. Okay. I don't really know how to prevent that. I think I just need to double envelope them or something. I don't really know. I tried to put like the little plastic thing to protect it, but I don't think that really helped at all. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe bubble wrap.
Name one thing that's making it a ghost. Name one. You can't. Big. That's not a ghost. But okay. It's a big, glowing thing.
across the road. The impending doom. Oh, the music. Can't see the beam anymore. No. Sorry. Sorry. Chaotic driving. It's fine. Penmanship. Oh, thank you. I feel like my handwriting is bad.
Huh. You made it. Color me surprised.
That's rude. Let's fix our headlights. What else we got? We got a tire tacked up. We need more sealant. Sealing kit. You're all breathtaking. Where's the button? Where's the button? Oh no! Where's the button? Where did I put it? Oh no! Where is it? Make another sealing mechanics kit. Okay. Mechanic kit. My tummy hurts. Okay. This must be where pies go when they die? Why do pies have to die? Don't tell Fram. I do panels. Let's do lead. Okay. And then I think there. Wait, where'd the other one go? Can I not make two? Oh, it makes the thing first. I see. Wait a minute. Wonder if this, like... weighs down the vehicle. Guess you can't really tell this has stripes. Whatevs. I want to put a bunch of flowers on the back of our car. So I'm gonna do that. Magic. Oh. Okay. Save. What can we make? What's that? Deco. Oh, it's a vending machine. Okay. I need a circuit board for this one. Puncture-proof tires. All-terrain tire. What is puncture-proof? It blocks flats and blown out. What do I need for this other one? 1 point. I think we should be able to make both. Just need a circuit board. Circuit board. Then we can get 2 scans. Oh, is this on the roof? How did we get out there? We went up here. Enjoy your flight. Have a good time. Pick all the photos. Enjoy all the snackies. Are you feeling okay now? Now that your tummy is better? Your little tum-tum. And then we should also be able to get the tires. Oh yeah. Are they better than off-road tire though? Extra traction in wet and in the mud. We've been in the mud a lot lately. So I don't know if... Maybe I put the all-terrain tires on the back? Are we a rear wheel... Rear... Are we... What? I feel like a station wagon would be rear wheel drive. Yeah. Maybe we can put puncture-proof ones on the front. Wonder if that would look weird if it's staggered. Or be less functional. Oh yeah, we have a quirk. We've got... turning the wheel to the right. What? How would you describe the windshield wiper behavior? How do steering wheel goes to the right. Wipers wobble? Switches on? Toggles. Moves fast? Well, they're not really moving fast. Hi, Fram. I mean, I could try moves fast. No. It's stuck. It's stuck. Fixes. Mechanic kit. Yes. It's weird that... Okay, so... we have another quirk, but it's not lighting up, so I'm guessing it's a quirk that hasn't manifested yet. Or I haven't triggered it? No, I don't really know how that works. That's odd. Yeah, it's a little odd. But that's okay. I thought I'm using a blowtorch on this fuel tank to repair it. Okay, how we looking? Still got some stuff. Still broken. The door maybe? There it is. Bumper's good. Okay. Let's make another blowtorch if I can. Blowtorch. What are my marsh eggs? Need some marsh eggs. Back to the Future Old West DeLorean. Yeah, we got a little turbine here, fuel tank. We got some flowers, some rain collectors, a spare battery. Whatever this stuff is. Yeah, it's looking great. All stubby. Snackies. Thank you. Can I make anything else? This thing. Guessing this is a car ability? Impulse. It's her bumper. Huh? Steel bumper. Impulse requires plasma. Those are those little canister things, right? I'm gonna add this to the checklist. I'm gonna remove... How do I remove things from the checklist? I think I had chemicals. Remove that. Okay. It's looking good, right? Okay. I am really struggling today. I still have to work tonight because I was I'm very behind on all the stuff that I had to get done today because so much happened. So I am gonna wrap up here. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Did I say